Hey guys, welcome and ting back with another video for you. And this one, I just wanted to see something about Romania period, the beautiful natural vibes of it and all of that. And this one here, somebody said this to me and I don't know who it is. And today I just wanted to watch it. And this one is going to show us, let me see, Trans Vilcan, Dealul, Babei, Petrosani area of Romania. I hope I just butchered your language. I am sorry. I just butchered your language. Let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and see what they have to offer here. I think I'm going to really enjoy this. And so today's my day off. So I just want to relax here for a minute and enjoy the natural beauty of Romania. And the thing I like about Romania that I've seen so far, and this is not Romanians pushing it, this is people who are visiting. They say that they're the friendliest, nicest people they know and that they are very hospitable, which reminds me of my island. If you go to my island, hey, you get invited to come eat dinner and stuff with us, just like they would do there. I did many a times on the whole. Let's YouTube and simmer and check this out. Wow. Now, having said that part there, let me say this. There are beautiful places in America. Virginia is one of my favorite places to go. They have all these national parks and stuff, trails you could go to. Like I mentioned in the Scottish video, for those of you who watch all my videos, I mentioned the Scottish video where they said that the Appalachian Mountains used to be part that parts of Scotland, the mountains in Scotland used to be part of the Appalachian chain of mountains here where I am because I live in the Appalachia. That's what they call where I am. It's Appalachia. It's kind of cool thing. But Virginia, if you ever come to America, visit Virginia. It's beautiful there. Not only do you have the beautiful stuff there, you could go just couple of hours away and you're in Washington, D.C., and that's a beautiful city. And I'm not big on cities, but Washington, D.C., aesthetically speaking, is beautiful. Way too much politics go on there, but aesthetically, it's beautiful. Man, oh. No, this year doesn't look. It looks kind of like any well, we call it a river. That's probably a stream to you guys there because you're all so much bigger than we are. But like places like this, let me ask you a question here. Seeing this in the summer, do people go down to the rivers and wash their laundry? Because I know back home on the island, people still do that. Out in the rural areas, of course, they would do their laundries at the river, running water. block soap, and a river not unlike this one. At a place where your clothes wouldn't roll away with the tide and stuff because it will here. That's just beautiful, man. Damn. See, I'm enjoying this, and the reason why I'm enjoying this is where there's no people. You don't see, I haven't seen too many cars. It's just mountain ranges or hills and rivers, and it is so green there. Which, like how I keep saying, that's not what you expect when you think of Romania and places in that region there because of the historical picture painted of a dark, dreary place where horrible things happen to people and all of that. Not taking into consideration that there are people in the rural areas, they just living their life and trying to survive through it all the political changes and stuff. They're just trying to live their life, you know, working, tilling the soil, enjoying the nature that we see here that is so beautiful. Now, here in America, there's sort of kind of places like that, and we call them hollers. Well, they call them that. We just call it a country road where I'm from, or a village. And I don't know. During the fall, it's really pretty. Other times, yeah, it's just there. You know what I mean? I think the allure of this place too is just a whole different culture within the framework of all this beauty. You know what I mean? They with their own myths and stories and stuff like that that they tell. And it's funny how when you look at your own stuff, it doesn't seem exotic because it's something you're used to. But when you look at other places like Europe or Africa or Asia, that stuff seems exotic to you. You know what I mean? To me, it does because it's different. And even though the landscape may look similar in certain places, the geography might be sort of similar. It's a different feeling because you're in a different culture and they probably see all of this differently than we do. However, they probably see it in a similar light as enjoying Mother Nature, superstitions that are interlocked with Mother Nature and the power of Mother Nature, understanding Mother Nature and stuff like that. So I know probably out in the rural areas like this, what they show in here, there's probably a lot of similar thinking to people who live in the rural areas here, or the rural areas of China, or the rural areas of where I'm from, small as it is. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we're gonna look for, that similarity, how we survive, what we do to survive. Some things they do there, we could learn and have a better life. Some things we do, they could learn and have a better life. And by watching these videos about Romania and Serbia and Slovenia, and all these places, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, it just emphasizes to me how similar we are. Even though we might have a different culture and a somewhat different history, the human reaction to said history is similar to a certain extent. Okay, I noticed there's an echo when I talk. I'm aware of that and I'm trying to figure out where that echo type chamber type thing is concerned. When the video plays, it's not there. When I talk, there is. So it's got to be something to do with the acoustics in this room. So I'll have to like do some experimenting tonight and make it better. Now, watching this terrain, there's a question that I have. I don't see too many people talking about coal mining in Romania. So I'm going to ask a question here. Is there coal mining in Romania there? Because I would like to. check it out and see how the people that are doing the coal mining live. Because where I live here in America is a coal mining area, or it used to be. I mean, there's still coal mines here. You can still see the trains going by. Where I work, you can see the trains going by, with coal on it and stuff like that. Not as much as it used to. And on the river, down this way here, you can still see some barges going by pushing coal mine, whatever it is, lorries or whatever they have there to go somewhere else. So if there is coal mining in Romania, I would like to take a look at that just to see the similarities between the cultures of coal mining communities. You see what I'm saying, and thing? I'll tell you a funny story. You see where the mountains are looking like a mist back there? I remember when I first came to America, and I didn't have the concept of this vast land because it's so small where I'm from. And I remember driving from Atlanta back to Kentucky when I landed in America and seeing those hills there like misty like that. And for some reason, I thought it was the ocean. That was my first day in America. That's the kind of thing that traveling does to you. It kind of discombobulates you because the thing that you know your whole life, you're trying to equate that to what you're seeing as you're going along. Now, it may be different if you're just visiting. You know you're visiting and you know it's different. But if you're coming to stay there, you try to look for things that are similar to home so you could feel comfortable. And I guess that was one way I was doing because everything was so vastly different as far as the culture. I couldn't understand a word the people were saying, even though they spoke English, but they're from Kentucky, which they have their own twang. Hard to understand. The fast food restaurants didn't know what they were, you know what I mean? So there were certain little things that I would look, or so even certain scents that I would smell and try to equate that to back home so I could feel comfortable. You know, when you're visiting and just traveling, you don't look for that because you're looking for something different. But if you plan to stay there, you're gonna look for similarities. Wow, beautiful man. Nice little meadow, peaceful. That baseline kicking. was absolutely beautiful. And I know some people may say, why is he watching just pictures of scenery and stuff like that? Because if I want to get interested in my country, I want it all. The mountains, the cities, the beaches, how do people live in the city, how do people live outside of the city. Because the real heart of a culture is usually in the rural areas. Most definitely, it's usually in the rural areas. In my country, my island, uh, everything is kind of like meshed into one because it's such a small island. Yeah, you sneeze in the northern part of the island by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You sneeze up there like at 9 a.m. By 1 in the afternoon, they already know you sneezed on the southern tip of the island. Because I used to like do stuff in the city, and by the time I get home, my mom already know. And the thing about it is too, it's not like we had phone system that was really good. It's just that somebody saw me in the city acting a fool, and they took a bus before me and go home, and the first thing they do is they tell my mom they saw me in town doing something, or they have business to do with the government. And my mom used to work for the government in the Ministry of Finance. They go in there, I saw your son, and he was doing this, and he was doing that. Yeah, that's how small it is there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will leave a link for this video in the description so that you know if you want to just like chill out and relax and watch this and just simmer down at some point because it's a beautiful place, man. You know what I mean? People and scenery. I'll leave a link to other videos of Romania that I've reacted to so you could enjoy it, you know what I mean? And I hope you guys are having a good day. Y'all take care of each other, alright? Cool.